Elementary Chinese Reader 3, Lesson 49. Song Shi Ji Chu Fa. Proceed from reality. 第49课 Di is prefix 49 49 课 lesson lesson 49 课文 text Song 涉及处罚 Song is from 涉及 is reality 处罚 is to start off Song 涉及处罚 means to start from reality or proceed from reality 窗户外边有一个窗户外边有一棵苹果树。窗户 is window. 外边 outside. 有一棵有一 is have one. 棵 is measure word for trees. 苹果苹果 is apple. 树 tree. 窗户外边有一棵苹果树 Outside the window there is an apple tree. 打开窗户就能看见。打开 is to open. 窗户 window 就能就 then 能 can 看见。看见 is to see. So when you open the window, you can see the apple tree. Outside the window, there is an apple tree. When you open the window, you can see the apple tree. 如果窗户外边根本没有苹果树，如果 if 窗户 window 外边 outside 根本 basically or originally 没有 not have 苹果 apple 树 tree if basically there is no apple tree outside the window 打开窗户能看见苹果树吗？打开 open 窗户 window 能 can 看见 see 苹果 apple 树 tree 吗 interrogative On opening the window, can you see the apple tree? So if originally or basically there is no apple tree outside the window, can you see the tree on opening of window? 当然不能当然 certainly 不能 cannot So if there is no apple tree outside the window, certainly you cannot see an apple tree just by opening of the window. 一定要存在着苹果树。一定 is certainly. 要存在着 must exist. 存在着 is to exist. 苹果 apple 树 tree. Certainly an apple tree must exist. 我们才看得见。我们 is we 才 only then 看得见 can see. So there must exist an apple tree before we can see. 窗户外边本来是有苹果树的。窗户 window 外边 outside 本来 basically or originally 是有 have 苹果 apple 树的 tree so basically there is an apple tree outside the window 关上窗户关上 is to close 关 means to close 关上 to close 窗户 window Closing the window 看不见了. Kan is to see. 不见 cannot see. So on closing the window, we cannot see the tree. Originally, there is a tree outside the window, but on closing the window, we cannot see the tree. 能说窗户外边没有苹果树吗? Nang can, sure to speak, 窗户 window, 外边 outside, 没有 not have, 苹果 apple, 树 tree, ma interrogative particle. So basically there is an apple tree outside the window, but on closing the window we cannot see the apple tree. Then can we say that the apple tree does not exist because we cannot see it? Tangran Punang certainly cannot, because if we cannot see it, that does not mean that the tree is not there. Pulun ni kanchian, mei kanchian. Pulun is no matter. Ni kanchian, you can see. Mei kanchian, or not see. No matter whether you see it or not. 苹果树还是在窗户外边. Apple tree 还是 still 在 at 窗户 window 外边 outside. No matter whether you are able to see it or not, if a tree exists outside the window, it remains there. 窗户外边有没有苹果树? Outside the window, is there a apple tree or not? 要根据实际情况判断. 根据 according to, 要根据 according to 实际 truth or reality, 情况 situation, 判断 judge or judgment. It must be judged based on the actual situation or the real situation. 不能根据自己看见没看见判断. 不能 cannot, 根据 based on 自己 self, 看见 see, 没看见 or not see, 判断 to judge. So cannot judge based on whether you can see it or not. What essentially it means to say is that closing of a window does not make the tree to disappear. If tree is there, it would remain there whether you are able to see the tree or not. So the facts of the case become that a tree is outside, whether you are able to see it or not, the tree still exists. So we have to judge based on the facts of the situation and not on your views or ideas, whether you are able to see it or not, or what are your ideas regarding the situation. 这个道理很明白. 这个 is this, 道理 reasoning, 很 very, 明白 clear. This reasoning is very clear, or this principle is very clear. 可是有的人做事情, 可是 but 有的人 some people 做事情 do things, but some people do things. 常常不从设计出发. 常常 is often, 不从 not from, 设计 reality, 出发 to start or proceed. So often people do things which are not based on reality. 不调查研究 not investigate. 调查 is to investigate, 研究 is research. Do not do investigative research. 只凭自己的主观愿望和想法. Ping is to rely. 只凭 only rely on 自己的 self, 主 Quan, subjective. Yuan Wang is wish or desire. He and Xiang Fa, method or ideas. Often people do things which are not based on reality or investigative research. They only rely on their own subjective wishes and ideas. 结果 as a result, 由于 since, 日记 self, 日记的 selves, 想法 method or ideas, 感 with, 涉及 reality, 情况 situation or real situation, 不符合 不 is no or not, 符合 is to meet. As a result, since one's own methods and ideas with the real situation does not meet, they do not meet or conform with the real situation. 事情不但做不好，事情 is matter, 不但 not only, 做不好 not only goes bad, so the situation not only goes bad, 有时 at times, 反而 instead, 会 will, 搞坏 搞坏 is to spoil or mess. So situation not only go bad, at times it is also spoiled or messed up. 有这样一个故事。有 is to have, 这样 like this, 一个 one, 故事 story. So there is a story like this or there is such a story. 从前有个人丢了一把胡子。从前 earlier or previously or somewhere in the past, 从前有个人 a person 丢了 lost 一把胡子。把 is measure word for axe, 胡子 is an axe. 他怀疑胡子是他邻居的儿子偷走了。怀疑 is to doubt. 邻居 is neighbor. 偷 is to steal. So 他怀疑 he doubted. 胡子是 the axe is. 他邻居的儿子 his neighbor's son. 偷走了 偷 is to steal. So he doubted that his axe is stolen by his neighbor's son. 于是他就注意邻居儿子的行动。于是 therefore 他就 he then 注意 is to notice 邻居儿子的 his neighbor's sons 行动 movement. So he started, therefore, because he doubted that his axe is stolen by his neighbor's son, he started paying attention to the movements or activity of his neighbor's son. 觉得他走路的样子，觉得 is felt. 他走路 路 is road, walking on the road, the 样子. So the way he walks on the road. 说话的声音，说话 is speech, 声音 is voice. So voice while he spoke. 一举一动 this means every move and every action. 举 is act, 动 is movement. So every movement and every action. 都像一个偷胡子的，都 all or every 像 like 一个 偷斧子的 thief of an axe. So he started observing his neighbor's actions while walking on the road, while speaking, and to him it looked like his every action is an action of somebody who has stolen an axe. 过了几天，他的斧子找到了。Kuala is to go over or past. 几天 several days. After passing of several days or after several days, 他的斧子 his axe 找到了 was found. So after several days, he was able to found his axe. 原来他上山砍柴的时候，把斧子丢在山上了。原来 is originally 他上山，上 is to go up, shan is mountain. So originally the mountain 砍柴 to chop woods, the 时候 at the time. So originally at the time when he went to chop woods on the mountains, 把斧子丢，斧子丢 lost his axe 在 at 山上了 at the top of the mountain. So originally, or it turned out that he left his axe on the mountain at the time when he went there to chop woods. 后来再看那个邻居的儿子。后来 is later, 再 again, 看 to see, 那个 that 邻居的儿子 neighbor's son. So after finding his axe on top of the mountain, he again looked at the neighbor's son. 又觉得他走路的样子，又 is again, 觉得 felt, 走路 walking on the road, the 样子 manner. Again he noticed and felt his manner while walking on the road. 说话的声音 voice while speaking. 都不像一个偷东西的人了。Though all of them 不像 not like 一个偷 steal 东西 thing 的人了 the person. So again he felt and observed the movement of his neighbor's son, the way he walk on the road, the way he speak, the voice while he is speaking, and he felt these actions are not like a person who has stolen something. So his opinions changed, his observations changed when his axe was found. So earlier when his axe was lost and he doubted that it has been stolen by his neighbor's son, every action of his neighbor's son looked like that of a person who has stolen something. Now that his axe is found, he again observed the actions of his neighbor's son and he feels that his actions and movements are not of a person who has stolen something. 那个丢斧子的人 that person who lost his axe, 那个 that 丢 to lose, 斧子 axe the run person who lost his axe. 没有经过调查研究，没有 not have 经过 as a result of 调查 investigation, 研究 research. So that person who lost his axe has not as a result of investigative research. 就意外 就 is then 意外 or in fact 就 here means in fact 意外 thought 斧子 the axe 是他的邻居偷的。意外 is thought So that person who lost his axe not as a result of investigative research, thought that his axe is stolen by his neighbor. 这当然是所误的。this 当然 is certainly or definitely 是 is 错误 is a mistake. 错误的 is a mistake. So this certainly is a mistake. 后来他的胡子找着了。后来 is later. His axe 找着了 was found. Later his axe was found. 在事实面前 在 is at 事实 is facts 面前 is in front. So in front of the facts. 他的错误才得到纠正。他的 is 错误 mistake 才 only then 得到 is get 纠正 to correct. His mistake was corrected. So only when he was confronted with the facts, only when he faced the facts, his mistake was corrected. 不论做什么事 不论 is no matter. 做 to do. 什么事 什么 is what. 事 is matter. So no matter whatever you do or what matter you do. 都要从实际出发。都 is all of them. 要 want. 从 from 实际 is reality. 出发 to start. We should start from the reality, or we should proceed from the reality. No matter whatever we do, we should proceed from the reality. 只凭主观愿望。只 is only. 凭 is to rely on. 主观 subjective. 愿望 wish or desire. Only relying on subjective wish and desires. 不调查研究实际情况。不调查 no 调查 is investigation. 研究 research. No investigation research, investigative research. 实际 real or actual. 情况 situation. So not doing an investigation research or investigative research about the actual situation. Wang is, Wang means towards, Wang here means often. Hui, will. Fan, to commit or do. Suawu is mistake. So not proceeding from the reality or from the facts and just relying on your subjective wishes and desires, you will often commit mistakes. So this was lesson 48, proceeding from the reality. 从实际出发。